Hey there, it's Shauna. I hope you're doing good. This video is all about the full moon in Virgo on Monday, February 22nd, 2016. So this moon is all about blending these polar opposite energies of our intuitive mind and our analytical mind. And it's really asking, what are you going to do with these intuitive insights that you've been getting and this clarity that you've received, hopefully over the past few weeks or so. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about why this is and how to really use the energy this moon. So I say that we have this polar energy because it's very clear and very strong as far as Pisces and Virgo for this full moon in particular. So when we have a full moon, it's always polar energy already. So there's always a full moon that's created when the moon and the sun are in exact opposition. So they're in exact opposite signs. And opposite signs, they are opposites, but they always have a commonality. They're like opposite sides of the same coin. They have a common mission. So with this full moon, we have the moon in Virgo, right? And then opposite that, the sun is in Pisces, so Virgo Pisces. Virgo is all about our analytical mind. It's about the detail of things. It's what are you doing to engage with life to make shit happen? That's what Virgo is all about. It's very practical. It's very material world. Pisces, on the other hand, is all about spiritual connection. It's about free form and not really worrying about things in the details. Pisces is about this feeling of being connected to nature, other people, being connected to all things at a very subtle level. Again, it's our spiritual connection. And so when these are opposite, there's a we're being asked to integrate these two energies together and to balance these energies. So I say that we are integrating even more because with this full moon, Neptune is opposing the moon. So Neptune is in the sign of Pisces and it's right next to the sun. Neptune is ruled by Pisces, so it's very strong there. So it's already opposing, it's in its own sign, very strong Pisces spiritual energy. On top of this, the moon is in Virgo, and this moon's ruler is, because it's in Virgo, is Mercury. Mercury is in the sign of Aquarius right now, which is a very intellectually sharp kind of sign, and Mercury is fully out of its shadow period. It's moving direct, it's moving quickly. So we have these two very strong spiritual and then analytical kind of energies. It's very clear. There's not really anything else going on during this full moon. There's no other planets that are putting in different kinds of energies. It's very much intuitive and analytical. So we're being asked to balance these energies. And a little trick also is we want to always look at the north and south node. So right now the north node is in the sign of Virgo, which is another Virgo energy. So we do want to balance these energies, but we want to lean more towards the Virgo because the North Node is in Virgo. North Node is spiritual evolution that we're leaning towards, okay? So we want to look at these intuitive insights that we're getting and we want to say, what am I doing with this? What am I doing to bring this out into the world in a practical way? How am I engaging with this? Virgo is very much about engaging. So it's not so much about having a vision and an ideal and thinking about it. It's like, what are you doing today? What are you doing this week? What are you doing this month to harness these intuitive insights, these beautiful intuitions that you're receiving? And so it's really making form with this. That's what this energy is all about. So the full moon is this opportunity to take stock of what it is that we've been moving towards since the new moon on the 8th. So what I like to do, a nice ritual for the full moon, is to look back at your intentions that you set during the new moon on February 8th, or just what was going on for you, or what it is that you're working on. So look at it, write it down, and take stock of things. It's a point where we want to contemplate and we want to say, okay, what's working, what's not working? How can I engage with what it is that I want even more? That's really what it's about, is practical engagement. So another layer of this is to look at where this full moon 3 degrees of Virgo is happening for you in your chart, what house it's in, if you have any planets in Virgo, in Pisces, any other planets that are interacting with that. If that sounds way too complicated, that's why I do astrology readings. You can set up a mini moon manifesting reading with me. I'll have a link below for that on my website. And then also, of course, I have my moon journal, my 2016 moon journal, that helps you work through the moon cycles all year long. So those are other resources for you. So I would love if you like this video, like it, share it with a friend. I want to get these messages out to as many people as possible, and leave me a comment below and let me know what it is that you're working on and how you're feeling with this energy. I would love to hear from you as well. So wishing you a wonderful, lovely, beautiful full moon, and I will talk to you soon. Namaste. Mwah.